Hey everybody, Mushbeard here, back with some more Chain Strike action, and today we're going to talk about the upcoming patch notes for the end of May, beginning of June here. So they finally released some stuff we thought would be coming earlier in the month. It has not. We were kind of waiting on, and we thought maybe it just got delayed. Well, it looks like it's been delayed till the end of the month, which is supposed to be tomorrow. The patch should be tomorrow. The end of the month is in 2 days from when I'm recording this, but let's go ahead and talk about that. I'm just autoing some tower here. It did reset yesterday, I believe. I didn't get much chance to play because the holiday, but we'll go ahead and talk about that. So what we have is the update that's coming May the 30th at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is basically server time for global. Excuse me. It will be unavailable during that. There will be an update reward, 1 book of Mystical Dimension, 100 shoes, and 50,000 gold. So a nice little boost there. You'll get those after the patch when you log back in. But the big thing, so we're going to start with the new daily dungeon content. This was talked about in the developer's notes at the beginning of May. We didn't see it in the first patch that happened when we added the new guardians and everything. So we thought maybe they just scrapped it or it didn't work as well, so they were, pushing it out for whatever reason, but looks like it is coming tomorrow. So there will be 7 new dungeons, which one of them will be open each day, which looks like Monday will be for Moonlight Seals, Tuesday for Flame Seals, Wednesday the Water Seal, Thursday the Tree Seals, and Friday the Sun Seals. And then Saturday and Sunday you would get a random seal when you do this dungeon. So what it is, after you've cleared normal stage 5-9 in adventure mode, you will unlock the ability to do the daily dungeon. And you can enter 3 times a day, and the number of entries will be deducted when you clear the dungeon. So if you fail or you quit, it doesn't take up your entries. So just make sure as soon as you clear it does count it. You will be able to use 4 action points a turn in the daily dungeons, but you can't use the same guardian twice in the same dungeon. So basically if you clear the first floor or whatever it is with, my King Anonymous, then when I do the second floor, whatever, I can't use him again. Even if he survived, you can't do it at the same time. So you're going to have to find different monsters. You're going to have to expand your roster, stuff like that, so that you're switching things up and testing. But in the daily dungeons, your rank that you get in the dungeons, like S rank or whatever, it will be based on the rank clear missions, and the different rewards will be given according to your rank. So clearing all the rank clear missions, like maybe it's use only Rook directions or something. You do those will give you a higher rank for clearing them than if you cleared them without them. And then I guess it's at the end of the week, or maybe it's at the end of the day, you'll be given different rewards according to your rank. What you got? And that's what we talked about. These seals, they are a new in-game currency that are for the daily dungeons, and they're going to be used to summon guardians. Now, how they're going to translate to guardians, I don't know exactly, since those were elemental seals that I was talking about, but we don't have elements in the game. We have directions. I mean, there's some units that kind of favor elements like Quas, like fire, Poseidon, water, but most of them aren't that way. There are some, but not a lot. But you will be able to check the list of available guardians that you can get from the seals for summoning when you possess the game currency. So when you're looking at it, you'll be able to see what you can summon from each one. I don't know how it's going to be broken up or whatever, but there's basically going to be daily dungeons that'll give you rewards each day with different types that can go towards different summonings. So if you want to stack up for certain ones, I don't believe they'll be interchangeable. Maybe there'll be an exchange shop, I don't know, but I doubt it based on the information here. So that will be the new daily dungeons. I'm pretty excited to see where this goes, what this lends, what kind of units you'll be able to summon with it. If it's the 4 new existing ones that we're getting ready to talk about that are coming in this patch, or if it's just any random ones, or if it's a select pool, like if you played Summoner's War, like the Summoning Stones, where it's a limited pool and it rotates all the time, something like that. I think it'll be interesting to see exactly where they go with this. But like I said, there are 4 new Guardians coming, 2 new 5 stars and 2 new 4 stars. And the 4 stars are going to be Wolha. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and Juana, just like Hua, but just Hwana. That's going to get confusing, but whatever, that's what they named it. And then the default 5 stars will be Aslan, which, if you've seen the graphic for the update, is like a lion with two big old axes. It looks pretty sweet, as well as Wukong, your favorite sun monkey, making an appearance in this game as well. So it will be interesting to see what kind of skills and everything they bring to the table, but we should be able to preview them tomorrow. So we'll probably get a video looking at the skills of those new units and giving a brief review and seeing how they do. There'll be a new package that's coming out for if you're, not free to play, that you can basically forward certain direction packages. So instead of doing generic ones, you'll now be able to support the language in Russian if that was something for you. It's not for me, but just in case you needed Russian, it will now support Russian. So they are doing a convenience improvement, so an issue of the chat screen being closed when the round changes, chain strikes go off, and a boss appears. It will stay open now instead of closing anytime that happens. So it's a little quality of life improvement. It's nothing huge, but then again, you can't complain about those little things. And then there's a couple minor bug fixes with some Guardians that are going on for Trancher. There's an issue where when using the Crystal Fist ability, that continuous damage would not be applied when it was supposed to be, so they're fixing that. Gigantor, an issue of the hardening skill for levels 2 and 3 only being applied to yourself and not the whole team, so they're going to fix that. And then for Meringue, the skill description on the Fox's original intention will be modified just to clearly state that it attacks 2 times. But the skill itself isn't actually changing. So those are just some minor things. Like obviously the big things coming out in the patch tomorrow are the daily dungeons, and we're excited to see how those are going to be. And then as well as the 4 new Guardians, so we'll probably get a review of their skills again, like I said, once they get released, so we can check those out and see how they're doing. But that is it for this episode, everybody. I'm going over the patch notes. I hope everyone else is looking forward to it like I am, and we'll see you in a day or two to go over those and check out the new Guardians. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Mushbeard. I am out.